Hi everyone, happy Friday. It's the end of the week. I hope you've had a great week so far. This is your daily reading for Friday, October 19th, 2018. And I am going to start by asking for your overall energy. So what is your overall energy for this day? This is the energy that will help guide our reading and help us kind of know what we can look forward to today. So what is your overall energy for Friday, October 19th, 2018? Today you have receiving. This card asks you to be open to receiving the energy that the universe is trying to bring to you, and most often that is a healing and guiding energy. Today is a really good day for you to relax, for you to drink some tea, take some deep breaths, get into meditation today, and allow the energy of the universe, the messages that are trying to get to you, just allow them to come to you. Don't try to force anything into being. Just have an open and receptive heart and an open and receptive mind today. This card is a reminder that you are loved. Like I said, the universe is offering this healing energy because you need it. And you may forget sometimes that the universe loves you, that she's got your back, that, things are much better than you might be thinking they are at the moment. So let yourself be open to receiving the love that is being offered to you today, to being nourished and cared for in whatever form that takes for you. Remember that you deserve this healing, that you were made to be a fulfilled and spiritually sound person. And find some way to take joy in whatever you receive today. So let's see what your aspirational card is, and this card can help us understand a little bit more about your overall energy, and it also lets you know what kind of positive energy you can sort of hope for or reach to achieve. And it isn't always positive. Sometimes it tells you the energy that you're trying to head for may not be the happiest energy, but it's something you need so that you can transition, so that you can grow and move into the positive and happy energy that you actually deserve. But sometimes, we need to take those steps in between. So let's see what you can aspire to today, what you can work towards, especially if you're able to overcome your challenges. And maybe it'll help us learn a little bit more about what you might be receiving today as well. You have the 10 of Wands. Right, so what I just said was it doesn't always seem like you get the most positive cards, but this card actually is just telling you that the hard work that you've been doing, it's going to come to an end, and you're going to be able to rest. You just maybe have to push a little bit more, but not only is your work coming to the end, but the universe is here to support and nourish you. She's here to take care of you. She's watching you, and whatever that form takes for you, when I say universe, whatever higher power or system that you believe in, whatever it is that's brought you here, it's watching you. It's supporting you, and it's letting you know, it's time for you to take that rest. You can handle everything that's being put on you. Nothing that's being put on you is more than you can handle. And once you're able to work through this situation, once you're able to put in all this work that you've put in, it's okay for you to relax, for you to rest, for you to just take in the nurturing and caring and guiding energy that the universe has for you. Okay, so your hard work is coming to its end, and you are going to find that you are going to be more peaceful and more calm and able to rest. So let's see what's challenging you today on the physical level. This is concerning your jobs or your projects, any personal projects you're working on, your relationships, your home life, just anything that is affecting you on the physical, earthly realm. What is your challenge in that aspect today? You have the Chariot. So I think you're feeling a bit stuck in place. Like you really want to get something done, but there's a part of you that wants to get something else done, and the way that you're doing it, it's not working out for you. You're not able to actually make any progress on either project or either idea because you're spreading your attentions too thin or too far apart. It's possible you've been working hard for something and it seems like it's always out of reach, or every time you get really close to something that you want, it feels to you like something is always falling apart or failing or someone's taking it away. And today there might be something coming up that gives you that same feeling, that you're like, I'm so close to getting something done. I've been doing this work. I'm ready for it to happen, and it doesn't play out the way you expected it to, and it feels like a failure. It feels like it's completely just gone to the dogs after all that you've done. Feeling like you're failing or something, it could become overwhelming. It could become stressful for you. So keep an eye out for any of that kind of energy today. Let's see what you can do to overcome this challenge. How can you overcome this feeling of possible failure, or like you're trying to get too many things done and you're spreading yourself too thin that you're not really able to get anything done? And I don't know, I'm getting that maybe you're a little bit in denial of that. You're not really facing the reality of your goals, of not getting things done. Sometimes, we want to get everything done and we tell ourselves that we can, but like I said, because you're stretched so thin, you're not necessarily making any progress, or at least as much progress as you could be making if you focused your attentions. So let's see, how can you overcome this challenge on the physical level? You have the Four of Swords, and you have the Three of Cups. So I think today this is telling you that you just kind of need to relax. Like maybe you're stressing yourself out, you're pushing too hard for this thing, and the reason it's not playing out the way you want it to is because you're trying to force it into being, and it's just not meant to happen that way. This is telling you that it's time for you to relax, chill out, be happy with the work that you've already done. Be happy with the steps you've already taken. And like I said, maybe once you've rested, you can focus that attention, focus that energy. But for right now, you just need to try to let go of control. You're very much on your guard. You're very much, if I finish this thing, I can go to this next thing. If I do this, I can do this next thing. And I understand that. I'm a workaholic myself, but it's so important to stop and reward yourself for the work that you've already done. This is telling you to absolutely reward yourself. If you've put in a work all week, all month towards a project, you've been trying so hard to make it happen, then you need to acknowledge the work you've done. You need to acknowledge the good that you've already created, and acknowledge the people around you who've helped you and who you've helped, and who have also found success in their life and who also have joy in their life, and celebrate together, okay? Today's not a day for you to focus on your problems. Today is not a day for you to obsess about your problems. Today is a day for you to chill out, try to enjoy your day, share some laughs with people, have a good time. It's Friday. Meditate. Even if you don't go out, even if you don't spend time with other people today, spend some time with your spiritual guides. Spend some time within yourself. Take some time to take some deep breaths and actually actively let yourself relax. Okay, so this problem, this thing that you're trying to achieve, you're not going to be able to figure it out if you keep stressing yourself out the way you have been. You're just not. You need to take some time to relax. You need to enjoy yourself. You need to enjoy other people's successes. You need to have a good time. Actively say, you know what? I'm going to have a good day. No one is going to ruin this day for me. If someone comes to you and they bring energy that seems like it's going to bring you down, walk away. Just be like, you know what? I don't want to deal with your negative energy today. I don't want to deal with that. And if they have a problem with that, talk to them about it tomorrow. Today is a day for you not to stress out at all. Take in that relaxing energy that's being offered to you. Take in the healing and loving care that the universe is giving to you today, because this is the day where you need to rest. Okay, so let's see what's going on the emotional, mental, and spiritual level. What is your challenge? This can help us understand a little bit more about your physical challenge, and just, it lets us know what's going on internally, what's going on inside for you today. So what is your challenge on the emotional, mental, spiritual level for Friday, October 19th, 2018? You have the Three of Wands. There's some sadness. You might even be feeling a little lonely. or stagnated. This card is asking you to look at what you've lost and what you've gained over the last maybe week or 2 weeks or so. What have you lost in your emotional journey? What have you gained in this emotional journey, especially concerning the work that you have been doing, whatever these projects are that you've been splitting your energy up amongst? What have you lost and gained concerning that? I think this card is telling you that today you need to really assess that. You might be in denial of this situation. You might be in denial of the actual losses that you are facing. And even if you're not in denial of it, you're not necessarily dealing with it in the best way. You're very much kind of obsessing over these losses, or obsessing over potential losses even. Not even necessarily things that have already failed, you're obsessing over the possibility of failure. I don't know, it's like your mind is in this kind of wasteland of destitution, of just like, if I stop, everything will fall apart. If I stop, I am worthless. If I stop, all of my efforts will have been for nothing. It's kind of a very heavy energy. So let's see what you can do to overcome this challenge. What can you do to deal with your emotional, mental, or spiritual challenge with this kind of focus on loss, this sadness, this heavy energy that is making it so that you're not allowing yourself to rest. You're not allowing yourself to stop because you're so worried that if you stop, it's going to end up, you're going to find failure everywhere you look. You're worried that that's going to be your outcome. And you're so obsessed with these losses that you're too scared to actually look at the reality of your experience here. So what can you do to overcome this? You have the Wheel of Fortune. And you have the Magician. So the Wheel of Fortune asks you to remember that life comes and goes. Negative and positive energy comes and goes. Life is a cycle. Or even if it's not necessarily looked at as a cycle, it's like a sine wave. It goes up and down and up and down. Sometimes the ups are higher, sometimes the downs are deeper. And you know what? It always eventually has to come back to the middle. Change is inevitable. This card is saying that you have to accept that change is inevitable, but you also have to take the responsibility to discipline yourself. You have to organize things in a way that will help you heal and help you to succeed. And instead of just trying everything or trying all the things that you want to do at once, it's really important that you discipline yourself and create focus. It's really important that you say, you know what, this week I'm going to focus on this task. Next week I'll focus on that task. And that's going to help you be a lot more productive and create a lot more abundance for yourself than trying to just do everything at once or trying to fit everything into your day. Change is inevitable, and things happen at the time that they're meant to happen, and you're going to have to accept that. You're going to have to change your approach. And like I said, lighten your load. Focus on one thing at a time. Discipline yourself and organize yourself so that you're not feeling this stretched out, so that you're not feeling like one failure could ruin everything for you. Like I said, reassess the losses and the gains that you've already faced in this situation and reorganize the way you're approaching this situation, because this change is going to happen whether you want it or not, whether you acknowledge it or not. But if you acknowledge it, you'll be more equipped to deal with it. And if you organize yourself in a less spread out way, if you focus your energies in a more direct manner on specific things one at a time, then you're going to feel less exhausted. You're going to be less worried about failure. You're going to be less scared, and you're going to see much more growth and abundance around you instead of this kind of desolate wasteland that we're seeing here. So let's see what your energy is to close out this day. How are you going to end this Friday? What is your energy for the end of Friday, October 19th, 2018? You have the Nine of Wands and the Hermit. Right, so like I said, this doesn't necessarily mean you have to hang with other people, because I am getting that today is a day for you to take some time to yourself, for you to meditate, for you to rest and be alone and really look at the messages that have been coming to you, look at the experiences you've had and how they've benefited you or how they haven't benefited you, how they've been a detriment to you, to your experience. Really take some time to assess all of these things in your life, to relax, to just let your brain chill out a little bit. Don't, like I said, don't obsess over these problems. If you're looking at, this worked, this didn't work, that doesn't mean you have to obsess. That doesn't mean you have to say, why didn't this work? Why isn't this working? This doesn't work for me. This sucks. It's horrible. How stupid can I be? How bad can I be? How dumb can I be? Don't beat yourself up that way. This didn't work. Okay, let's figure out what can. And you don't even have to work super hard to figure that out. Like I said, you can just rest today. These ideas, these truths, this healing, it's going to come to you. You have to be open to it. You have to be open to the receiving, open to the messages, open to the healing, the guiding, the advice that's coming to you. And you're going to find the answers you're looking for. With the Nine of Wands here, you're probably tired of all the crap you've had to put yourself through. And you really you want to collapse almost. There is a little bit more work ahead for you. But in order to figure out what that is and where you have to go, you're going to have to take some time alone and retreat and rest. But there's also a warning with the Hermit that retreating too long will separate you from the important things. It'll separate you from the people you love, and it'll ultimately separate you from spiritual strength and your spiritual guides. Maybe something did fail. Again, don't obsess over that. Don't let yourself be so focused and so upset about these failures that you're not able to see the other possibilities, that you're not able to see how to work around these issues. Okay, take that time, reflect. All of these cards. So this card, this card, this card, this card, so many of them are telling you to reflect on this situation. They are telling you to take the step back that you need to take. Separate yourself from whatever it is that's causing you this stress. And look at it with a gentle eye. Look at it in a way that isn't judgmental, okay? You can't say you failed, talking to yourself. You can't be like, I failed this thing because I suck. I failed this because life sucks. I failed this because those people hate me. I failed this because there is no God. I failed this because the government sucks. Like, today is not the day to place blame. No. If failure happens, accept that it's happened. Accept it and let yourself relax, because something new is coming for you. It is time for you to lay down that burden. Meditate. Meditate, meditate, meditate. I will say it 1,000,000 times. It is going to change your life if you can meditate. And I'm just going to say this. This is not necessarily connected to the reading, but it is connected to meditation. Meditation is not necessarily removing all thought. In fact, that is almost never the way to go. Meditation means focusing on something, concentrating your focus on something. So today, focus on receiving messages, focus on receiving healing, focus on receiving abundance, focus on receiving joy and light and rest, regeneration, change. Focus on disciplining yourself so that you can reach for that future, so that you can do the work you need to do and then rest and know that you're supported by that universe. Know that you are so close to the end of this trial, to the end of this trouble. Take some time to reflect today. Listen to the messages that are being brought to you. Okay, that's your reading for Friday. I'm going to pull one more card to see what your transitional energy is as we transition into the weekend. What is your energy for Saturday and Sunday, October 20th and 21st? As you move into the weekend and through the weekend, what is your energy? Your overall energy for those 2 days. You have dream a beautiful dream. That is so lovely. So this card is not only telling you that you are free and safe to dream of whatever it is telling you, I think, in connection with everything else, if you're able to focus, if you're able to get through this hard work, and you're able to isolate yourself for a bit and meditate, and then when you come out of that meditation state, when you come out of that isolation, you're going to hopefully receive some great ideas, receive hope. This card is telling you that you have the ability to change your life. You have the ability to visualize and see the life that you desire, that you're hoping for, that you're working towards. And that's going to lead to more manifestation. That's going to lead to more abundance. So this weekend, keep your heart positive. Keep your hopes alive. Dream that beautiful dream. Whatever it is that's coming to you, whatever ideas that come to you today, whatever it is that is allowing you to feel fulfilled, and whatever it is that brings you to that point where you know that's what you want, that's what you want to achieve, those are the goals you want to go after, then that is your beautiful dream, and you have every ability to achieve it. So go out and achieve it tomorrow, today. Take some time inside, meditate, relax, reflect, take a step back from your problems, and don't focus on them. Abundance is here for you. The world is here for you. The universe, your higher power, your goddess, your gods, your angels, they're all rooting for you, and I'm rooting for you. Have a beautiful weekend, and remember always that I love you. I'll see you Monday. Bye.